Hey all, and welcome back to the penultimate part of Medan's Curator's Cut, and basically our time with the game in general. We have actually sussed out the secret of this room. You can check out the previous part if you want to hear Richie go over the premonitions and whatnot, but this is like something you'd see more on the Titanic, rather than like a military freighter and so on.
I mean, I would agree. It does seem very odd for it to be here because, I mean, I'm sure they probably did have dining areas, but this just seemed a little bit too opulent for a military freighter. But that thing is still absolutely terrifying and needs to die in a fire.
I want to show this off again because I enjoy it.
Yeah, that sounds like your modus operandi, as it were.
Plus, I'm going to scare the shit out of you, so you know.
This is me when Flame tells a joke. Well, yeah, just close that right up.
This chapter, again, I feel like you probably would have got a different perspective had Brad been around. But again, Brad's on the boat, although we will be seeing some more actual new stuff after this particular segment. So, we might actually have something new to talk about in this part.
It's like throw us a bone already, Jesus. That did what exactly? Ah, there we go. The blood-stained curtain is rising.
Yeah, I don't need to have a look at everything in the room because we did see most of it last time, but, you know, we want to go and have a look at the corpse and maybe if I can work out which end the stairs are actually on.
I mean, that would be helpful.
It'd be the part with the stairs, I would think, Flame.
Yeah, but I know, like, I thought there were stairs at both ends, like there are on the other side, but apparently not.
I guess. Alright, let's see what's in casket number 1.
That's what's in there.
I knew that was coming because I've seen it happen in another playthrough.
Now, this, I believe, if you get that prompt at the back to work, then you will get that coming through. Yeah, which that's gonna be symbolic for the fact that it's actually leaking a bit, which is not the best sign when you're trapped on a fucking boat.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
But I'm also pretty sure there's a way you can avoid going outside, though I can't for the life of me figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to help with that one.
Just don't open the door, bro. Shut your eyes. None of it's real.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna try and kill time to see if something else can happen.
Oh.
Look, I'm trying to get a different outcome here, okay?
Like, Freddy Fazbear's gonna jump out of the screen if you don't hurry up.
Okay, that's another dated comment.
So, in terms of premonitions, that was Keelhaul.
We haven't had another 7 of those games released this year, so it's fine.
Well, shows what you know, Boney Players are doing it for their Halloween playthrough this year.
Ooh. You know, I have still never to this day played any of those games, and I don't really have a desire to.
I like the lore surrounding it and whatnot, if you can call it that. The actual games, I respect the mechanics, trying to get everything done, and, you know, the game over or fail state is a big old spook in your face.
Yeah.
But it's too much for me. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will write those games off as just being not for me. That's kind of where I stand with them. But yeah, I did find the little mannequin on the floor, which is also kind of uncomfortable to see.
Okay. Need a bit more oomph, Flame. You need a bit more oomph, mate.
Also, I do wish that Fliss could sit down and just play the piano right now. Like, maybe just give us a haunting melody. That would be lovely. Give us a bit of Odeth. Be brilliant.
No, she won't. She'll just keep on hitting that D key over and over and over like she did last time.
No.
Which is kind of a shame you don't get anything more interesting than that. Like, if you got even just a little bit of a jingle or something, just to add a bit more character to the scene. Or maybe if it was like the piano was detuned or something.
I have no idea what these two are on about right now, honestly. Just open the fucking door already.
There might have been something else in here. The little death hand's gone away.
Guess he went back to sleep. No, doesn't seem to be anything over here.
There's another premonition up there, but I need to be on the platform to reach it.
Oh, son of a bitch, it never ends!
I don't think I'm going to bother with it.
Well, that's fine. I can give you the name of 2 other premonitions if you want.
Go on.
So there's Copper Bottomed, which is a military helicopter landing on the outer deck of the Medan. And there's another which is called Plain Sailing, which we won't get to see, I think, during this one at all, because Conrad's already dead. And basically, it's the distributor cap of the Duke of Milan getting smashed by a falling piece of metal structure.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would assume that's if during the final confrontation, if you fuck up the QTEs.
Yeah, basically, when Alex discovers the corpse of Olsen, failing one of the QTs to swipe the rats off of him will cause him to drop the distributor cap into an elevator shaft where it gets smashed by the falling elevator. It can also be destroyed by a falling door during the fight with Olsen if the protagonist fails to catch it.
So yeah, we got the gold. It's not gold, it's just a chemical, and everything was poo gas, and everything was fake. So, enjoy.
Yeah, there's an actual lake.
Not a single comment on it.
No, you just look at it, observe it. Don't think too much about the fact that that could drown us.
What was that about?
Well, last time we were here, because Brad was on the ship already, we saw him getting paranoid and running away, but he's still here in the Milan. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, that would basically be my reaction if I was in that situation as well, although I'm surprised it's taken him this long to realise that, they've all left the boat.
Well, to be fair, he had a single beer and then he just conked out.
He drank a single beer, then called 911.
Alright, buck up.
That's a drill trait, Tom.
Okay.
Alright. Let's do this.
Alright, in we go. Please have a QTE and please fail.
No, he climbs the ladder himself.
Oh.
That would be a really fucking weak death, though.
No, it would be perfect 'cause he was manning himself up and then you have, the innocent pal react.
Yeah, also, it doesn't necessarily have to lead to a death, because, he could still just maybe pull himself up onto either of the boats. It could just be sort of a fun fail state.
Well, if he fell in the rapidly moving water, that'd fucking kill him.
Well, yeah, that is true. But still, you never know. You don't know how... Well, I say you don't know how good a swimmer he is. He's probably shit. But there we go.
Yeah, one of the premonitions that you saw right early on in the game is him drowning, so he's probably not that strong of a swimmer.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Alright, put that back down. I don't understand any of that, but that's fine. I'm not military.
We're not on guard duty, so we don't have to sign it. And yes, that was a random screaming sound that doesn't seem to be attributed to anything.
It sounded like a Yorkshire Terrier being pushed through a washing machine or something.
Bloody hell, that's specific. Have you heard that sound before, Tom? I'm slightly concerned.
Well, I was going to say blender until I dialed it back a little bit.
I don't think you've pulled it back that much, because I feel like a washing machine would be just as, if not slightly more horrifying than a blender, because, at least with a blender, it'd probably die quite quickly, whereas you shove it in a washing machine, you've just got to watch it going round and round and round for an hour whilst it drowns.
See, I just brought it up. You're the one who described it in detail.
Well, you see, that's because I am a writer, so I think about sort of stories and how things would play out, even if they are incredibly sadistic and awful.
Every writer talks to small animals, I get it.
Well, look at David Cage. There you go. Although I hesitate to call him a writer, of course.
He's not a writer, he's an artist.
Oh, it's all spooky and it's all just corpses.
Shit on a shamrock.
Well, it's not exactly just corpses. Think about how you would feel in that room there.
That's pretty aesthetic, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that is a pretty kind of nice looking collection of people. I mean, you could turn that into a statue. That would sell really well, I feel.
Am I the only normal fucking person here? Jesus Christ.
No, I was laughing at myself because when it showed them all grouped together, I just thought, oh man, that must have been one hell of a reaction video.
Yeah. Whereas, I'm there going, yeah, artists would kind of love to create something like that, and it'd just be like, this is like such art, like the torture on their faces, and also people are really morbid, and so they would just love to buy crap like that.
One day I'm going to be explaining all this to a therapist, aren't I?
Yes, you are. Violence is spreading across the Hellfire crew. Please advise.
Run for your fucking life, maybe?
Well, you're safe. Richie and I live in the same city, so...
Yeah, that is true.
Basically what I'm saying is, if this poo gas hits Nottingham, I'm fucked. Okay, no, enough of that.
You may only laugh so much.
Hello?
Ooh.
Great. Perfect. Wonderful.
Just open the door, you pussy. Oh my god. Look at all these nerds shoved into lockers. This is kinda cool though, not gonna lie.
This is a, pretty well done thing, because we've got Brad just entirely on his own, and he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Because the others, they kind of got introduced to all the spooky stuff when the pirates brought him on, but he's just here with no kind of context or anything.
Yeah.
I have to say, I am finding this particular bit a lot more effective than basically most of the rest of the game, and I think that is because, Brad is coming at this from completely not knowing what the hell is going on, and also I think just in terms of what they are creating here, it is actually all a lot more horrifying and viscerally interesting than the other scares that they've tried to go with.
Let's just hide in the locker, it'll be fine.
Keep calm now.
Just observe the fate from a distance.
That's what you do, Flame. Oh, you're getting faster like...
Yeah, they do dial up a little bit.
Wow, amazing. He kept calm. Yeah, don't cough. Don't let your allergies get to you.
I mean, how annoying would that be? Like, you're trying to hide from somebody who's kind of clearly about to kill you, and, there just happens to be a bit of dust in there, or like a cat or a dog turns up, and you just go, and that's how you die. That would be frustrating. I mean, hay fever serves literally no point anyway, so, neither do allergies, to be fair.
It's just been brought to my mind's attention that you very rarely see a horror film where someone is just, ill. Just, randomly has the flu or something.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see that many stories anywhere where people are just randomly ill, unless, it's like a full-on terminal illness, which is entirely the point of the narrative.
No one ever needs to use the toilet in the middle of a fight. That would have made Avengers Civil War much more interesting.
Okay, TV tropes, text to speak.
If Flame went to war, he'd be dead within seconds.
Basically.
Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there.
I mean, I suspect that pretty much all of us would just be like, right, there we go, you're out there, no, you're gone.
See, the gas masks and respirators are going out now. Almost like someone was actually being smart and whatnot.
Yeah, but I don't think you get an option to ring the bell there. I'd love to call for room service or something.
If they were doing the hallucination thing to, the letter, having some just, random characters in there who don't have any, real-world counterparts, I think would have been a bit more interesting.
Need something to help me get up there.
Maybe if we did just see some other people, just functional people that might be on the ship, I guess. Like if just like during one of the trips, like our Fliss saw the really made up ballroom, if there was like someone there waiting to serve and then like they disappear or something,
Yeah.
it might just bring a bit more life to it. Although again, that might be something that like tips them off a bit sooner.
Maybe, but then equally,
Alex?
like all the stuff that they do go through,
Hello?
like most of it, you kind of go, yeah, either this is supernatural or I'm hallucinating. None of them seem to really have the smarts to go, maybe this is a hallucination, and so they just sort of roll with it. Oh yes, that's the one of the chopper landing. And since, we had a premonition there, there's Ship Shape, which basically we saw in the last cut anyway. It's Conrad falling from a great height. There's also one called Loose Cannon, which we know the sort of result of, and basically it's Junior shooting himself in the head rather than joining the team.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be if you don't have the rebreather, or if I think you can pick some bad options and you don't convince him to calm down.
What the
Yeah.
Did he just do a door opening animation, but there was no door?
Not entirely sure, I won't pay that much attention, but he is in this section now that's got the hanging skeleton dude.
Yay!
Isn't this where the Curator appears?
He is in one of these shots here, yeah.
I'm
Who's
watching.
there? Get away!
Keep watching, keep eyes on the screen, and hopefully the jump scares will be more effective.
I know, I full screened it now, you can't stop me.
Uh,
I'm watching.
I don't think it's until we see the skeleton.
Oh. No, you may not go through there.
That's the way we came in the other cut, yeah.
No, I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this.
Thought there was all like lines of skulls there for a second.
Skeletons.
Oh, why'd it have to be skeletons?
Skeletons?
I like how it takes a minute to clock on to the fact that, hang on, this is actually kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Let's have a look here, what's this say? Yep, just keeping tabs, I guess.
Yeah, that's the radio guy.
Right, Mr. Curator man, where be ye at?
As far as I recall, it's when we go to jump down.
Yeah, I think so.
Finally, I can be Luigi.
You're not supposed to be out here. I'm not supposed to see this.
What does that even mean?
It's him just, like, trying to talk himself down, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, which I mean is a pretty normal thing for people to do when they're scared, and
Alex?
also when there's slightly horrifying things going on literally everywhere.
Oh, fuck no.
Yep, there is.
There is!
Just leaning over the bar, having a look.
I did go back and try to see where he was in the thing where I missed it, and I did, but it's kind of hard to see, honestly.
That was the first one I saw, just without any prompting. I just thought, hang on, is that the guy? And yeah, I looked it up and yeah, it's the thing.
Well, there you go. I have a knife, and I'm coming for you.
He has a knife, but we have a spanner.
Oh?
Thankfully, we can't aim for shit.
You got him.
But who did I get?
Yes.
Was it Fliss?
Oh no.
We'll see.
Well, karma will get back to Brad, whatever he did.
I'm glad that Brad suffers from my decision.
They should just rebrand this genre of game to Manipulation Simulator.
Yeah, just like it's a catharsis game.
Oh, someone was following behind there. There you go.
Oh shit.
Well, we could rule out Olsen as the person you fucking Luigi'd. Oh, is he just gone? No, he's still alive.
No, he was just taking his time to realise, oh, I have fallen.
Because if you remember, there's the two of them, and when we're playing as Julia, she sees them both as Alex. So this is Alex's perspective.
Ah.
And I think that one you can gauge that it's the pirate dude. We just trip him up.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. Now I've got to swim back to you.
The pirate's quite a strong swimmer, I gotta say.
Oh, Jesus, Julia. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Oh shit, yeah, I do have to brave sometimes.
Not quite as intimidating when it's not Alex versus himself.
Yeah, it takes away some of the slight horror of the moment.
Yeah, it's not quite your Persona 4 boss.
There you go. Just have a bath.
Oh yeah, I just remembered these pirates are weak as shit.
So, was that Olsen or was it the Chinese dude?
I think it was Danny. At least it looked most like him. I seem to recall him being the one who has the most tattoos. So.
Okay. I apologise for not calling him by his name. I honestly just forgot.
Well, to be fair, I would say that the pirates have the least... Well, I say the least character to them, but they're the ones where I just don't really associate the names with them. The only reason that I know Junior and Olsen is because I've seen their names pop up that many times in things, because those are the two characters that can kill your friends, whereas I don't think Danny can do too much, so his name just doesn't pop up on the wiki that much.
Well, he just doesn't do anything, does he?
No, he really doesn't.
I think his one gig is he gets stabbed and he shows up at the end in that ending that we had last time.
Oh Lord, he coming!
Now that's the Olsen.
It's all waterlogged and whatnot. Well, at least you can tell them apart now.
Let's go.
Alright, now miss as many QTEs as possible. I want a show here.
Like I said, I'm not deliberately getting people killed.
Oh.
A likely story, Flame.
Should just put some names into a hat, draw out a couple and let them die.
Well, there's Fliss who got killed with a spanner. What a way to go.
So we've only got 3 left. It's not going to end well, is it?
These waterlogged zombies are much more interesting, because it kind of reminds me of Waters of Mars from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sort of getting more. They've got a similar look to them to the guy that Charlie saw in the opening, just without the blood pouring down his face quite so much.
And I think just in general, it's just a more horrifying thing to see than just a regular human being.
Was she just knocking on the door like she was waiting for someone to answer?
Hello? Someone there? Dum-dum. Running. He's still following. I saw the Curator back there.
Yeah, I think he can show up around here.
That's what I'm going to do to you. Where do we go this time? Jumpy time. That really should have been a quick time event. There we go.
Well, yeah, because we're playing as Alex, we're not playing as Julia.
Sorry, you get prompts when you're playing it in 2 players, I wasn't sure.
Well, maybe watch what's happening on the screen.
No, I will not! Got him.
That was kind of weak, gonna be honest.
He just sounded more annoying than, angry. Oh, we're out.
Yeah, because last time we did miss the option to smack him one, whereas this time it just does it automatically because that's Julia's default pick.
Good stuff. Oh, Jesus, Brad.
We gotta get somewhere safe.
You took your sweet fucking time. Also, where's Fliss? That's not important right now.
Also, he doesn't actually know because he didn't see him kill her.
Yes, that was the joke, Richie.
We'll make the jokes funnier and we'll laugh.
No! I will not! Okay, so 2 out of the 5 are gone. Can we get any more killed before the end?
Please!
I think.
Why did I end up working with such bloodthirsty people?
You're playing a horror game!
Just getting into the mood, bro.
Look, I have intentionally killed one person over the history of this channel. Okay? I know that doesn't sound too good, all things considered, but that's one lesson that you seem to be going for.
Turn towards the spiritual.
I hope you didn't see the pop-in when you entered my domicile. That was a bit iffy, yes.
So I hope you don't mind that I've been stalking you this whole time. Please don't get too scared.
Just kind of like popping in and out of existence, like damn.
And has anyone seen Fliss?
Oh, fuck you.
Have you figured out what's going on? How to stop it? How to save the lives of your poor, unfortunate stowaways?
What I slick back my hair with. Here's a hint, it's not
The
hairspray.
ship's previous occupants never managed to.
Yeah, I thought there was a slight, strange red tinge to his hair.
I think that's just the candlelight, Richie, honestly.
I was going for it being blood.
Yes, I know. No, fuck your spoilers.
Please don't spoil this game that I've already beaten once.
Perhaps you think you can piece things together from the clues you found yourself.
Well, as long as Entom's not with you, you should be able to do Jim Crack and Dandy with that.
Perhaps you've started to realize something.
Again, if you're not Entom.
That everything
He says this like we haven't had to play the theatrical cut first before you get access to this.
Yeah.
They probably should have just recorded an extra line to change that, but alas, now it is time for the grand finale of Man of Medan, and we shall see whether our 3 remaining players can get out of this in one piece, as it were. So, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.